Hello, my name is Aidan, and I believe that I should be the next Dayton business scholar. For all my life, I've been fascinated by numbers, namely MLB numbers, baseball numbers. I've been a passionate fan of the MLB for my entire life and closely follow it. I have the dream of becoming a general manager for an MLB team in the future. However, I realize that God may have other plans for me in the world of business, and I'm more than willing to abide by His will if it does not align with my dream. The Dayton School of Business emphasizes the triple bottom line, namely leaving students with an education centered around profit, people, and purpose. I believe that by achieving my future goal, I can implement all three, despite working in the secular and Major League Baseball. Beginning with profit. The top MLB executives make over 7 figures every year, a salary much greater than the American average. As a churchgoer, I believe that a substantial portion of my income ought to go back to the church as an offering of service. Giving back to what God has given me is the best way that I can serve Him with my tithes and my offerings. I realize also that working with non-religious people will make it difficult for me to maintain a godly spirit as I perform my duties. However, Scripture empowers me and reminds me that I can. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His perfect, pleasing, and good will." Lastly, I acknowledge that God's purpose for me may not lie in baseball management at all. Even though that's my dream, I realize that God's will may not lead me here. Proverbs 3:6 says, "In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." I understand that God's purpose for me may not align with my plan. And if it doesn't, I am more than willing to cast down my goals to submit to His will, which is always better. I believe that my future goals of becoming an MLB executive and my passion to accomplish them will give me an edge in the world of business, where every margin is critical. However, I want what is best for me, and I'm willing to submit to God's will if He chooses another path for me. My passion for my job paired with my willingness to give it all up for God are why I should be the next Dayton School of Business scholar. Thank you.